Okay. Greetings, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in again. The God in me salutes the God in you. My name is Agoddess Love. This is Agoddess Love's Abundant Living. We are a community of Christ conscious creators, learning the art of manifesting through the power we possess as individual manifestations of God. The title of this message today is, this is just an introduction. I just wanted to introduce myself. But before I go into that, I want to start off in prayer. Infinite Spirit, we thank you for being omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. We thank you for who and what you are and how you manifest yourself in, through, and around us. And because you are such a mighty God, we say thank you. Thank you for all that you are and all that you do. And so it is. Okay, you guys. So, I just want to introduce myself to everybody out there in YouTube land that may not know me. My name is Agoddess Love Jameson. Now, I wrote my notes, okay? I am a note taker, and I am going to always read my notes because I don't want to forget anything, okay? So, even in my introduction. All right, so again, my name is Agoddess Love Jameson. Since I was 7 years young, I knew that I wanted to be a writer and a teacher. I was first inspired to write when my little sister didn't have an Easter speech for Easter Sunday. So I felt really bad for her, so I decided that I was going to write her Easter speech, okay? And so it went a little something like this. As you can see, I'm only 3, but I love Jesus and he loves me. I was so proud of myself at 7 years old. She was only 3, but she got up there and she said her Easter speech, and it was really, really awesome. I wish I had pictures back then. I think that was what, 1981? I wish I had pictures to show you guys. It was just absolutely wonderful. But again, I was so proud of my 7-year-old self. And even though I didn't receive any recognition for the speech, it didn't matter to me. I just did what I love to do, and that was to write. Now, in that moment, I didn't know that I loved to write, but I love to talk about God and make up stuff about God and ask questions about God. So I was very curious at a very early age about God, okay? Anywho, I pursued my passion for writing and teaching as an early childhood educator and a journalist. When I realized that I couldn't teach children in traditional school about God and their true divinity as God, I knew that the traditional school system wasn't for me. But that didn't stop me from wanting to teach. I just had to shift gears a little bit. And so I went to ministry school, and I got my license in ministry and my certification as a spiritual and transformational life coach. This line of work was apparent that I had a natural gift of compassion and helping others heal. So all of my life I have been in ministry, just without the title, the credentials, or whatever. But I've always been in ministry, and I just absolutely love it. In 2016, after living here in Arizona, I started a women's organization. I called it TLC for Women Empowerment, and TLC stood for Transformational Life Coaching for Women. And we empower women and coach them into the greatest version of themselves. I taught them how to turn their pain into power, how to turn their power into wealth by becoming their own brand and telling their story. And so I absolutely love being a life coach. It allowed me the opportunity to meet a lot of different women on their own journeys, all aspects and walks of life. It allowed me to minister to them, to love on them, to kind of nurture them, take them in, help them heal, help them grow from the pain of a relationship, husband walking out, to, let's see, one woman, her child committed suicide. We coached her through that, to starting their own business, writing their own books. It was absolutely amazing, absolutely wonderful. So I really, really enjoy and love that line of work. So right now I am a transformational life coach for soul health, spiritual alignment, and manifestation. Also, I had such a great desire to work with children. So I wanted to teach children what I was teaching my own children. And that was to give them the gift of self-love and true identity. And I knew that it started at a very early age in teaching children who they are as being one with God. And so, like I said, the traditional school wasn't going to let me come in and teach kids I and my Father are one, or anything like that. So I had to open up my own academy. So in 2014, I formed a nonprofit organization called the Light Foundation. And the Light Foundation is a mentoring academy excuse me, dedicated to the spiritual and personal growth and development of children and teenagers. So we teach children as early as 5. I taught them Bible scriptures through their ABCs. And so my motto is when life starts to happen for these kids, and it will, they're going to need something to be able to pull from, their inner strength. Because a lot of times we as parents, we can't be there every step of the way for our children. We can't be eyes everywhere, ears everywhere, hands everywhere. It's just not possible. And so I wanted to equip them with what they need, to be able to get through life. Okay, so life is going to show up for these kids, and like I said, they need to be able to pull from their inner selves, the God in them, to come forth and manifest and help them through whatever it is that they will have going on in life. Now, a lot of times, like I said, we may not know the path that our children are going to have to travel, and so it's our job and our responsibility to equip them with what they need. And the foundation of any of that is teaching them who they are in God and as God, okay? And teaching them the law of attraction at an early age, okay? What else? With the Light Foundation, we host annual purity balls for teenage boys and girls, teaching them how to value themselves on all levels of being, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. So we have a wealth of information for them going through the workshops leading up to the Purity Ball. So if you guys are interested in our organization hosting a Purity Ball in your city, please contact my team at lightfoundationma@gmail.com. I will leave the email address and the website in the description bar below. Okay, what else? I am an author. I've published several books, several self-help books. My first book I published was the Book of Solutions, Spiritual Guidelines for Married and Committed Couples. Now, I wrote this book after being married for 5 months. And I told my husband, I said, we need to put something in place, like right now, or we're not going to make it. Every day I wanted to choke him out, and I'm sure he wanted to choke me out as well. But this book held us accountable to what we said and the things that we did and what we promised each other. So it held us accountable. Really good book. Also, I've written 40 Days of Prayer for Our Children, helping parents to take spiritual responsibility for their children, teaching them who they are, interceding for them, praying for them, visualizing on their behalf, affirming, on the behalf of your children. My thing is, as parents, we have to not be spiritually lazy when it comes to our kids, and we may have to fast and intercede for them. We may have to do 3-day, 7-day, 40-day fast, and so all of this is necessary and very important, for the lives of our children. Also, I wrote 7 days of love affirmations for my husband and 7 days of love affirmations for my wife. Absolutely amazing. The gratitude journal, the mirror work challenge, 40-day vegan challenge, and many, 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 many more self-help books. Excuse me. What else? I am the wife of an amazing man, a mother of 7 children, and a grandmother of 11 grandchildren with 1 on the way. My life is centered around God, manifesting as me, family, business, passion, and fun. What else? I think that's it. Outside of ministry and coaching and writing, I was a cosmetologist for 27 years. And so my start of ministry began in the beauty salon. So behind that chair was my stage. And I had my client in my seat, and I had to coach them through whatever they came through the door with, and I had to minister to them. So ministry started at a very early age for me. What else can I say about myself? I think that's it. Again, I absolutely love the line of work that I'm in. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything like that, shoot me an email. I would love to share my journey with you guys in another video. But until then, excuse me, again, I want to thank you so much for connecting with me and for being a part of my journey and allowing me to be a part of yours. Your love and support is greatly appreciated. Maybe you have been praying to go to higher levels in God, or maybe you've been praying for a deeper relationship with God. Whatever the case may be, I am happy that God, the universe, has led you to this channel, and for that I am eternally grateful. So again, thank you guys so much for being here. If I have been a blessing to you and my words resonate with you, and you see where you and I could be a great fit in coaching or purchasing books or journals or just listening to my YouTube channel, please give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Also share it with your family and your friends. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos. Also, you guys, the more likes that this channel get and the more comments that you leave, it gives the channel exposure to people that may not have found this channel yet. So please like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, introduce yourself to me. I would love to know, everybody in the YouTube community. I would really, really appreciate that. Also, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Agoddess Love or Agoddess Love's Abundant Living. Also, visit the website at agoddesslove.org and download your free 7-day mirror work challenge. Now, the challenge is free to the first 100 people that, the first 100 people that sign up and download the challenge. Okay. Also, go ahead and get your gratitude journal. 2020 is coming in. We have 365 days of gratitude. We know that the more things we're grateful for, the more things God will bless us with to be grateful for. Okay. So in the comments below, please just type in your name and what you do. Introduce yourself. I would love to know more about you guys. Um, and I think that's it. So until next time, be happy, be blessed, be free, be prosperous, and happy creating. Namaste.